I get asked probably the most about the start all the time. What's a great opener? How do you start the conversation? How do you open the door? And so in this video, today, I'm going to give you a list of openers. But before that, I would want to give you a warning and some context. Now, what's the warning? Very important that you listen. Okay, I think the most, maybe sexiest, the most clever, the best thing you can do for yourself is learn how to improvise. How do you learn how to improvise? You just walk up in the moment and you don't know what to say and you just fucking start saying something, okay? Eventually you get better and better and better at it. Eventually you get more and more ideas, and eventually you become a natural, organic person. However, this video, I'm going to give you a list, I'm going to give you categories, and I'm going to explain each category. And these categories are taken from my improvisation. So when I'm out in the field talking to girls, I'm not really thinking about what to say. But for this video, I've written it down. I've broken it down in multiple different categories, okay? And we're gonna go over these categories for you today. But the end goal for you, the viewer, the consumer here of this piece of content, which I'm sharing with you, should be to become a natural male who can improvise in the moment and just speak his mind and say whatever the fuck he wants to say, okay? That's the warning. Now, what's the context, which is the second thing, okay? Now, I made this entire video, or I'm about to make this entire video, with one and only one context in mind, okay? And that context is cold approach. This channel, this piece of content that you're currently watching is about cold approach, okay? So I didn't write these openers down and break them in different categories, for you to then use on your classmate or something. This is cold approach. That's what I do all the time. I mean, if I start a Spanish class today, I'm not going to try to bang my classmates, okay? The world is vast, okay? You got the street, you got the beach. If your town doesn't have a beach, you got the bar, you got the park, you got the club, you got the metro station, you got the bus station, you got the shopping street. You got so many different avenues where you can cold approach women and use these openers. Great. Okay, so let's get right into the video. Throughout this video, I'm going to turn to this side. It should be your left, I guess, on the video. I'm going to turn to this side because I got my notes here, okay? And I'm also going to pull it up here on the screen so you can follow along. Again, I always improvise, but today I got some notes, okay? So the first category, which is a great first category because it's what I have been doing now for 6 months. I love this category. I'm going to explain to you what the category is and why I love it, okay? And so the category that I chose to name it as is love bombing, the love bombing category. Now, it's a thing that me and my friends talk about a lot. We talk a lot about love bombing, and we talk a lot about love bombing the girl in the opener. It's super hilarious, it's super fun, and it sets an interesting premise, okay? And so let's talk about it and let's break it down, okay? So in the love bombing category, you got questions and you got statements, okay? Now the first is a question, right? And so depending on the situation, you can either do an ask or you can do a statement. The statement is direct and the ask is more chill. You kind of like inviting her to play along, or you can say, hey, this is the way it is. You see what I mean? You can be like, I'm gonna break it down now. You can say, be my girlfriend. It's a question. You can walk up to a girl and be like, hey, be my girlfriend. All right? Or what I like to do is, I like to straight off the opener, grab the girl's hand, interlock my fingers, and say, be my girlfriend, okay? It's a question. It's a little bit more of a softer, okay? Softer way of saying it or approaching the situation. So that's the question. Same question can be turned around into a statement. Now, the statement that you can say, if you want it to be more direct and to the point, is you are my girlfriend now. Okay? And so I might again take my hand, interlock it with a girl, and say, you're my girlfriend now. Okay? I banged a really nice girl not so long ago doing it that way. We met on the street. We were walking together. I grabbed her hand as we were walking side by side, and I said, you're my girlfriend now. I'm going to come back to this story in a little bit, but we're going to go over a little bit of other questions and statements, okay? And so you got another question. Be my wife. Same principle, same thing. You're kind of like, instead of demanding it or saying, this is the way it is, you're proposing it in a question. Now she can play along with the question, okay? So you can say, again, be my wife. Second thing, you can turn that question into a statement. Statement is, you're my wife now, okay? That's if you want to be like, hey, this is the way it is, okay? Now, depending on the girl, depending on the mood, depending on your mood, her mood, the situation, you can either do the question type or you can do the statement type. If you practice a little bit and you get to see where it works, you then have enough experience to be able to tell moment to moment to moment to moment. So every single opener that I give you in this video, you gotta practice by yourself, okay? So the thing that I love about the love bombing category and why I've been doing it now for 6 months is if the girl accepts the premise. Okay, if you walk up to a girl, let me go back to the story, okay? I walked up to a girl in the middle of the day. It was a Saturday, beautiful day. And we were walking next to each other, and I said, you seem so chill. And she's like, yeah, I am chill. And then I grabbed her hands like this, interlocked it, and I said, you're my girlfriend now. And she said, and here's where the premise is. She said, oh, okay, what do you want to do, baby? Okay, and I said, let's go have a drink. And we walked off into the distance, and then later we went to her house and stuff. It was great, okay? So the thing is, if you come in love bombing the chick, be my wife, be my girlfriend, you're my girlfriend now, you're my wife now, be my lover, I didn't add it, but you can add it, be my lover, you're my lover now, I'm your partner, you're my partner, whatever, okay? Be my partner, okay? If the girl accepts the premise and she plays along in the role play, because ultimately it's just a role play, if she plays along in the role play, I don't know what I want to say, I don't want to get censored on YouTube, sleeping with her is like the easiest thing to do in the world because she's accepted something above sleeping with her, right? Like being somebody's girlfriend or being somebody's wife, I mean, sex is included in the thing. It's not just let's bang, and hang. It's like let's develop into something. And so if she accepts that premise, you have so much room to work with, okay? Grabbing a girl and kissing her after she said, yes, baby, whatever you want to do. Like, it's a natural thing to do with your girlfriend. It's a natural thing to do with your wife. Do you guys get the point? Okay? I want to move away from this category, but it's literally my favorite opener that I like to do since like 6 months. I like to be my girlfriend, be my partner. I'm your girl, I'm your boyfriend, da 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 da. And I just love bomb from the beginning, and it's really fun. And when the girls accept the premise, some do, there's tremendous potential to expand. Okay, so that's it for the love bombing category. Let's move on to the next category. The next category right here that I have is curiosity openers. Oh my God, I've been using curiosity openers for years, we're talking literal years. And I'm sorry about this, guys, but sweat keeps dripping into my eyes and it's kind of itching. It's really, really hot in my room. It's like 90 degrees Fahrenheit or like 35 Celsius. It's so hot in my room, guys. Sorry. But the next category is curiosity openers. I've been using curiosity openers, man, since like 2014, and we're in 2023 now. It's very, very easy. It's very, very fun, and I will explain how to do it right now. Okay, and so my favorite curiosity opener is, are you from, fill in the country. Are you from Argentina? Are you from Colombia? Are you from Sweden? Are you from Russia? Are you from, fill in the country? You must be from the US. Okay, again, you can have it in a question form, or you can have it in a statement form. Okay, now the best part about asking a girl her country, whether it's in a question, whether it's in a statement, is if you're right, which you will be, by the way, as a side note, the more women that you meet and the more like countries that you ask, oh, are you from Brazil? Are you Are you from Peru? Are you from Colombia? Are you from Sweden? Are you from Argentina? Whatever. You'll start to learn the different body language, shapes, faces, the way that people act in the different cultures. I can look at a girl right now walking down the street. I'm like, oh, she's Russian. Oh, she's from Argentina. Oh, because I've been doing this "are you from" for such a long time. Now, I'm not always right, which is the second thing. Even if you're right or wrong, it's always a conversation. She'd be like, no, why do you think I'm from Argentina? Or she might say, you might say like, are you from Brazil? And she goes, no, but why does everybody think I'm from Brazil? Right? So she has now, you've given her space to add something. My favorite curiosity opener is, are you from, fill in the blank, or you must be, fill in the blank, you must be from, fill in the blank. You guys get my point? Okay, cool. Now, another curiosity opener that I use a lot, which is a statement, is, you seem very chill. You seem like you're in your own world. You seem so relaxed. You seem like you're meditating, okay? I just added a bunch of them right now. You seem like, and then just you assume something about her, and you have a little bit of curiosity in your face. Love that opener too. Yeah, you seem like you're in your own world. I added a couple of them right here, okay? Which is really, really great. You guys get the point. This is the curiosity opener. Play around with that, okay? Next category. Okay, we're going into the next category here. Speak their motherfucking language. Speak their motherfucking language, okay? I'm gonna say that again. Speak their motherfucking language, okay? Now, let's say you meet a girl from Russia. Like, there's no way that you can't learn 2 words or 2 statements or 2 questions from every country that exists, or every language rather, because many different countries, for example, you can say Sweden. I'm Swedish, I speak Swedish, right? And so, well, I'm black, but you know, I was born and raised in Sweden. And so if you know phrases and sentences, for example, in Swedish, Norwegians understand it, Danish people understand it, and some Finnish people understand it. So some countries are like clustered together. For example, Russia, it's so big. Former Soviet Union, they speak Russian in a huge part of the world, for example. And so if you learn phrases and sentences and different things in different languages, for example, Russian, then you're gonna have access to ways to make the girls laugh and to engage them in curiosity, okay? And so let me give you some examples, okay? So we're testing me right now, okay? And if you guys don't have basic knowledge in many different languages, like what are you guys doing with your time, okay? So Russian, как дела, всё хорошо, okay? Or you can say привет, which is hello, and then you say как дела, всё хорошо. It means, how are you? Are you doing well? Всё хорошо is, are you doing well? And как дела is, how are you? So привет, как дела, всё хорошо. Spanish, hola, ¿cómo estás? We can say French, bonjour, ça va bien. Okay, same thing. Are you, how are you? Are you doing well? You can learn Japanese, konnichiwa. And then you can add in funny statements like kawaii, which means cute. Okay, maybe if the vibe is great, you grab the girl's phrase, you go kawaii. Or you can just don't touch her and be like kawaii, which means cute, okay? Or you can be like baka, which means stupid. See, you can learn different phrases. With Russian girls, I usually go привет, как дела, всё хорошо? And the girl's like, black guy speaking Russian, what's going on? And then I go, как зовут, which is what's your name? And then she goes, меня зовут, and then Svetlana, тебя, which means you, what about you? And then I go, and you can learn different jokes, right? So I go, шоколадка, which means chocolate, you know? So I don't even give my real name. I go, шоколадка. And the girl's like, ha 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 ha. How do you know Russian? And then boom, we're in this conversation, okay? So the more different phrases, the more different things you can learn in different languages, the better. Again, Swedish, you can say tjena, hur är läget? It's like, hello, how are you? Or you can say shabba tjena hallå, which was a song that came out when I was a kid. I'm 31 years old now, so it means shabba tjena hallå. It's like 3 different ways of saying the same thing, which means hi. Right, and so I don't want to beat around the bush in this category, okay? I've kind of like improvised this whole category, showing you my knowledge in many different languages, okay? But it's your turn to fucking learn something in different languages, build little phrases. And the thing is, you can even ask women. Okay, back in the day, I don't do this anymore. Back in the day, I'd be like, how do you say this in Russian? How do you say this in Portuguese? How do you say this, blah, blah, blah? If you watch movies, one of my favorite things, not my favorite movie, but a really good movie is Cidade de Deus. It's the City of God, okay? That's what it's called in Portuguese. And there's this famous line. A guy walks in and he says, it's a little kid, and he goes, Dagino e o caralho, agora me nome é pequeño, porra. It's something like, I don't even know exactly what it means, but it kind of means like, Dagino is dead right now, my name is pequeño, and porra is like, fuck shit, something like that, okay? You say it, chicks fucking roll on the floor laughing if they're Portuguese, if they're from Brazil, because most of them have seen the movie. So you can take things from movies, etc., etc. Cool. Speak their fucking language. That is a category in and of itself. Now we're gonna go to the next category. Sexual openers. Ooh-hoo-hoo. It's the last category. I love sexual openers. I use them, layered in, because if you do the same opener all the time, it gets boring. I like to do sexual openers. However, in sexual openers, I have 2 different categories. I got cushioned openers, which requires a little bit of a build-up. And I got non-cushioned openers, which are straight to the fucking point. Now, what I love about sexual openers is you can easily show the girl that you are a very, very ballsy guy, okay? So I'm going to break down non-cushioned openers, and cushioned openers, and then non-cushioned openers, okay? So let's talk about cushioning. What do I mean when I mean cushioning, okay? If you're in a car, okay, and you have an accident, guess what's supposed to happen? There's supposed to be this bag that comes in and pushes you back and cushions the acceleration or the crash or the your demise, basically. It's supposed to save you, okay? And the belt too, it's supposed to hold you back. And the what do you call the bag? I forgot. The bag that comes in, it's supposed to cushion the crash and make sure that you survive. And so what I'm saying is, when you cushion an opener is, let's say that you want to tell a girl, you have the sexiest ass in the club, okay? Now, if you think that it's gonna be too much what you do is you cushion it. So you can walk up to a girl. I've done this so many times. If I want to say something that's super sexual, no matter what it is, I walk up to a girl and I go, hey, listen, I want to say something, but promise not to kill me. I want to say something you probably heard all the time, but promise not to kill me, okay? Or promise not to get angry. And then I'll do like this pinky promise. And the girl goes, oh, okay, I won't get angry. Pinky promise, ha ha ha. And then you've had this sort of little dialogue with the girl where you're like, I'm about to say something, but promise not to kill me or promise not to get angry. Now she knows something big is coming. And she's already given you the promise not to get pissed off, okay? And then you go, you got the sexiest ass in the whole club, okay? And then he goes, ha ha ha, oh my God, really, thank you. Or whatever, right? Now you got to say your sexual opener. However, you've taken some time to cushion it, okay? Very, very important. Whatever it is. Okay, let's say you want to say to a girl, you're the only girl I want to bang in this club. So you walk up to the girl, same thing. Doesn't matter what it is. You go, hey, listen, I want to tell you something, but promise not to kill me, okay? And the girl goes, okay, I promise you. Pinky promise, swear it. Or promise not to get angry. You don't even need to do the pinky promise bullshit. You know, you just be like, hey, promise not to get angry, whatever. She goes, yeah, I promise. And then you go, because now you can really say it with force and power. You're the only girl that I want to bang in this club. Right? And now you got to say it. Now you got to spike her emotions. Sexual openers spike women's emotions when they work. Okay? Very, very great. Okay? Now, I don't do the cushioning thing a whole lot. I just put it here in this video for you guys because I know some of you guys are pussies. You can't say what you want to say. You need a little cushioning. That's why I put it in this video. I use cushioned openers on like super high-end private events where girls are like, I don't know, C-list celebrities or something like that. And, you know, I don't want to like be awkward in the room, okay? And I go to those events once every 2 years, okay? And so I don't use cushion openers a whole lot, okay? I use non-cushioned openers. I just walk up to a girl, I'd be like, hey, listen, you're the only girl that I want to bang in this club. Or, hey, you got the sexiest ass in this club. Or, you know, since I saw you, there's only been one thing on my mind. And she goes, and that's the opener. And she goes, oh, what is it? And I'm go, I just been wanting to fuck the shit out of you like all night long with no breaks in between. I want to destroy you. Okay? Sorry guys, I'm getting sweat right into my eyes and it's really salty. Okay? Woo! Woo! Wow. Okay? Oh, my eyes are getting red. Okay. So that's really all I had to say in this video. The video is like 23 minutes long, at least on my camera. I can see the minutes. I've broken down my openers. This is it. I don't do anything else. Now, I want to circle back to the beginning and say this. I improvise. I don't think about this. However, to be able to make a video, I had to put different categories. I had to think. I had to list it all out. I even got my laptop here up high so I can remember the different categories so I can deliver it to you in a format, okay? Now, I know this video is going to be extremely valuable for a lot of you guys. Literally, the opener is like the #1 question that I get. And now I've broken it down for you in categories. And I'm going to even give you more value. I'm going to actually just download the PDF, upload it for you, because I have it on my drive. I'm going to download the PDF, upload it for you, put it in the link in the description, and so you can go over the different categories by yourself if you're too lazy to write it down. So the PDF is in the description, okay? Now, that's all I had to say in this video. Today, I make these videos for free because I love you guys. If you like the video, like the goddamn video, comment down below, subscribe, and I see y'all, my brothers, my playboys, in that next video. Peace.